Welcome guys, this is Harvey's Tech Cave. Today I'm going to be showing you the black filament PLA that's from a company called ANYCUBIC. I'm sure we've heard of them before from the bed base. Sorry about the audio issues with the last video. I rendered it in Vegas with the wrong audio level. It was a terrible mistake on my end because it sounded fine because I was using a amplifier. So that was totally my mistake and it will be fixed for this video. So right into it, we've got a kilogram roll of black filament. This is the second time that I'm going to be using black filament. I don't use it often, and as you can see from up there, I don't actually have any black prints at the moment. So this will be interesting. Kilogram roll for £16.55. I thought that's a good price off Amazon UK. I'll put a link in the description for that. And yeah, so we're going to give this some tests and we'll see how it prints. The only thing I could say about this is the plain packaging, just a white box and a label. So yeah, not too much to say about the packaging really, but it's nothing about that. It's all about this, the main filament. So at the moment we're using some translucent green and we're having multiple temperature issues with that, so we're going to take that off and we'll give it another go sometime. So let's get right into this. Let's get this in the printer and we'll do some tests. Okay guys, right back into it. We've loaded the black filament, just like here, in our spool holder, then through our filament sensor, and then through the barreling tube, and then through the extruder. So we're going to be printing a honeycomb vase, and we'll see how the print quality comes out. I'll show you the first layer going down, and then I'll give you an end result of the print in about 3 hours time. Obviously you will see that a lot quicker, but I'll be here waiting 3 hours. So right into it, let's get that first layer down and I'll send you straight to it. Okay, the printer is now going through its auto level bed probing again. Once again we've got some filament leakage by the looks of it. Always happens. It's one problem with this probing thing, that the extruder is on full temperature while it's doing this to make sure it's keep warmed up. So if you didn't hear me last video, because the audio was quite bad, I will be doing a video on this soon. This is the Reality 3D Pro. Many of you are going to probably complain at me for using that because I didn't have the money to buy the Zabel, and the fact is you pay about £80 I think for the Zabel, including shipping from America to the UK, so I wasn't too happy about that, so I thought about buying the Reality's clone. I do feel bad at the same time because they've literally cloned the Zabel and I would like to give support to him, so I will be donating at some point to the TH3D community, because I do feel terrible because I'm also using his firmware to actually run the thing, so I've modified it to work with this, but it works the exact same and it's just amazing. Some more filament. So yeah, here's about 16 times around the bed. Here's up the nozzle. Right, and now it's going to make a loud noise. I'm sorry about the fans as well. It's going to go really loud here every time it does this move. Yeah, that is annoying. Right, so we're doing our first layer. Let's see if it there it is. Alright, let's move it down. Sorry about the autofocus on this phone. It's a bit bad. Let's focus. There we go. There we go. So there's our first layer. It looks pretty good. Here as well to this bed level once again. If you didn't hear me correct last video, it's called Ultra Base ANYCUBIC CR10. If you're looking to purchase one, they are amazing. Go to Amazon right now, purchase it. It is worthwhile compared to the glass bed that's always on level. I'll put that in the description as well for you. So yeah, first layer down, we're looking pretty good. here on the inside. Not bad, I'll just have a quick, yeah, feels really smooth. Perfect. That probe really does its job. Right, so, unfortunately, 3 hours for me, seconds for you. So, we'll be back. See you soon. Okay, we're back, guys. It's been about 2 hours and 45 minutes, so we were a bit under schedule, so that's great news. Bed's currently on 35.2 and the nozzle's on 22.2, so it looks like we're all ready to take this off the bed. Sorry about the camera quality. Lighting is now gone, natural lighting. So we're back on the fake lights and strange camera quality. So I'm hoping this is a vase, and I'm hoping this just pulls off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Felt a bit dodgy there. Yeah, overall, seems like, well, as you can see, at the start of the print, I'll be honest, did have a little issue. This was nothing to do with the filament. This was to do with my slicer software. I'm actually using Simplify 3D. And what I didn't check is it had some weird bridging in the inside, and I'm really not sure why. Down there it did some weird bridging. It really confused me, but I didn't want to cancel the print, so I just wanted to show you guys this. I can't really see it too much. There's some sections where it just totally missed out. I'm really confused. Okay, focus. There seems to be a gap there. Right there. But strange. Really not sure why that happened. Definitely slicer issues, so nothing to do with the filament, but layers, smooth as, no errors, anything. Obviously due to it being a vase mode. You can see it down there. See that weird gap? Fine on this side and this side. Not bed level in either though, because auto bed level, that thing is perfect. It's printed. Other models fine. But this, yeah, I'm loving it. Nice black print. Haven't done any in a while. Honeycomb, like 3D kind of looking. Really nice. Really enjoyed printing this one, and I'll have to find this something to use. Maybe pens, or you could even shove a can in that. I wonder. Nope, if you go a bit bigger, then you could. I think it's a can holder. It's a vase. It's meant for a composter. It's not watertight, this one, unfortunately. It would be if I didn't do it in vase mode. Yeah, so that is the 1 kilogram ANYCUBIC black filament for £16.55 on Amazon. Grab it fast. They do many colours. For a budget filament, I'm loving it so far. And my first print, so I can't have a full judgment, but from this quality, amazing. There will certainly be more to come, and I'll give you some feedback in the future. So thanks for watching this video. I hope I've given my honest feedback on this as much as I can, and hopefully it persuades you to, if you're looking to purchase this for budget filament, then it persuades your opinion to buy it. The link will be in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.